Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, June 21st, 2022. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Department of Statistics and Economic Planning continues to urge residents to cooperate as enumerators visit their homes to collect data for the 2021 Population and Housing Census. Director Doriel Tross-Phillip gave us this update.
The enumeration in the field commenced on April 15th as we try to enumerate the whole populace of Nevis. We have met with some resistance from some persons who refuse to cooperate and give the necessary information. There are those who our enumerators would have made appointments with, and when our enumerator shows up, they are still unavailable, and so our enumerators have to make various visits. We are asking that you please cooperate and give us your full support. Some of it as political, but we want to ensure the general public that collecting the data for census is not political and it is pertinent information that is necessary for the economic development of Nevis. The information is confidential. When the data gets to us, names are removed. We're just dealing with data so that we can assist the government in making the decisions that are necessary to for us to move forward and for our social projects to be completed and to be done in the areas in which they are really needed.
The Department of Statistics advises that every household in St. Kitts and Nevis must be enumerated during a census.
There are some who outrightly refuse to do the census, and under the St. Christopher Nevis Statistics Act, revising 2002, it states that any person found guilty of an offense against this act or any regulation made under, therefore, for which no special punishment is provided, shall be liable on a summary of a conviction to a fine not exceeding $1,000 or 6 months imprisonment. We do not want to have to take any of our citizens or residents to court to get the information for the census. So we are encouraging the general public, our citizens and residents, to cooperate with us at the Department of Statistics in answering the general questions for the census. If you have a problem with any of our enumerators, or if you are not comfortable with any of our enumerators, feel free to come to our department upstairs, Valimat, and one of our staff will complete the census questionnaire right in our office with you. Or if you prefer, you can call us, and if you so willing to do it via the telephone, we also can accommodate you for that.
The Population and Housing Census aids policymakers in making realistic development plans as well as tracks the progress that has been made as a nation. Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, will host his next monthly press conference on Thursday, June 30th. The press conference will be held at the Cabinet Room on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Pinnis Estate. Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters pertaining to Nevis, and members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The press conference will be broadcast live from 10 a.m. on Nevis Television, NTV Channel 99, NevisTVOnline.com, NTV Go app, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Administrators and managers in the health sector in St. Kitts and Nevis are exploring strategies to help reduce and eliminate HIV-AIDS related stigma and discrimination at the workplace and within communities. The officials attended a workshop on June 15th at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. National HIV-AIDS Coordinator Dr. Matthias Afortu Ofri stated that stigma and discrimination discrimination remain a challenge for persons who are HIV or AIDS positive or are affected by the virus. Having our people well informed and educated about stigma and discrimination would create a platform where we can function with knowledge and make well-informed decisions, Dr. Offrey stated. Confidentiality is a critical tool for the effective functioning of the health system. This is especially important in matters relating to HIV-AIDS. It is a vital and essential part in ensuring that the services provided are top class and the people we are providing this information, as well as the people who are providing this service, are well informed, the National HIV-AIDS official added. Dr. Offrey said similar workshops will be held in the near future. Still to come.
Or let me not say 5 years, but the last 5 Culturamas at least, we have had what they refer to as incident-free Culturamas.
The details after this break.
Culturama 48.
We outside again, we jamming again. Run tell your friend it's Culturama again. We outside again, we betting again. Run tell your friend it's Culturama again. Bet and celebrate, bet and celebrate. Culturama 48, bet and celebrate, bet and celebrate. Culturama 48. Welcome back, the greatest song alive. Guaranteed you'll have the greatest time. Making memories, happy to be alive. Celebration in the island sun. Bet and celebrate, bet and celebrate. Culturama 48. Bet and celebrate, bet and celebrate. Culturama 48.
Welcome back. The St. Kitts and Nevis Red Cross is participating in the 23rd session of the General Assembly of the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies at the Palexpo International Exhibition and Conference Center in Geneva, Switzerland. St. Kitts and Nevis Red Cross President Maurice Benjamin, St. Kitts and Nevis Red Cross Director General Hester Rollins, and Youth Delegate Dejon Liebert make up a three-member delegation. The International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies is comprised of 192 countries, referred to as national societies, divided into 4 regions: Africa, Americas, Asia Pacific, and Europe. Due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, some national societies have opted to attend virtually. The General Assembly will elect a new governing board comprised of a president, 4 vice presidents, and 20 national societies, which will start its term at the close of the 23rd General Assembly. National Society youth delegates will be called on to elect one member to fill a vacancy on the Youth Commission for the Africa region. The Council of Delegates will provide a platform for achieving the ambition of a movement fit of a purpose by fostering the development of movement positions, policies, strategies, and practices on humanitarian issues.
I would want also to express my gratitude to the members of the security forces and, of course, the principal security force here in Nevis, the police, and they're represented here by our dear friend, Mr. Sutton. He's always very serious. He doesn't smile a lot, which is probably good for the police, that they don't smile. But Mr. Sutton is here. And the reason I mention the security forces is that we recognize that we have gone through some difficulties in terms of security on the island. And one of the things I've been very proud of is that the last I would say over the last 5 years at least, or let me not say 5 years, but the last 5 Culturamas at least, we have had what they refer to as incident-free Culturamas. I think that speaks well to the conduct of our people, but also speaks well to the efficacious way in which the police have done their jobs. And so I would want to commend them.
Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, commending the security forces while delivering brief remarks at the media launch of Culturama 48 held at the Malcolm Guichard Recreational Park on Friday, June 17th. Premier Brantley also expressed gratitude to the many volunteers, noting that the festival would not be possible without their assistance.
I would also like to thank the members of the various committees, the Culturama Committee, and all of those who serve. Abinati said something that was interesting, and that is because these individuals are volunteers. And I am aware of the tremendous level of work that is required to put on Culturama each year. Culturama encompasses a number of different events spread across a number of days and nights, and a number of different types of events, from food fairs to street parades to competitions, calypso, steel pan, Mr. Cool, swimwear, Miss Culture. All of these various events have individuals who are in charge and who make them happen. And most of us, we just go as patrons to observe, to enjoy, but the work that goes in behind the scenes is really these volunteers. And so I would want you please to applaud them with me, all of those who volunteer year after year to make it happen.
The slogan for this year's festival is Fet and Celebrate Nevis Culturama 48. And finally, the following is a notice from the Nevis Water Department regarding early closure on June 23rd. The Nevis Water Department advises the public that its billing division will be open from 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. on Thursday, June 23rd. Normal operating hours will resume on Friday, June 24th. The Nevis Water Department apologizes for any inconvenience caused to its customers. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.